Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So, wanted to deep dive a little bit into the story that is still floating around that so many people still believe. That the FBI Assistant Director, Janine, was the mysterious glassed lady sitting behind Trump doing this during his assassination attempt.
Down. Yep.
Up there.
Watch this.
If you want to
Puts the sign up.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the f? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like.
No, I don't know about you, but she looks guilty, right? Like, what is she doing? What are you doing? There are gunshots going off all around you, people being hit. You have your phone up. I mean, like, that's so crazy, right? Right? I mean, nobody else was filming, right? Yeah, it's called the bystander effect, all right? So what am I talking about, guys? My name is Samantha. I have 7 years in public school education. I have a master's plus 18, multiple certifications. But the one thing I'm known for is the food I grow in my organic garden and my critical thinking skills. So I knew there had to be a reason, because, well, one, you guys were asking me, well, she's not the assistant FBI director. Why does she look so guilty? Why is she filming? She's filming because she's doing what 90% of people now do when they come across an event, okay? So you see a wreck, you pull out your phone. Yes, it is. There are children, young adults that have been tried and not tried in cases where somebody was drowning and they stood along the banks and they filmed it instead of helping, okay? There was another assault in Philadelphia not long ago where a man beat a woman in broad daylight. I was going to try to show you the clip, but they'll age restrict me. And nobody intervened, but they all recorded it, okay? So this is happening everywhere. In fact, in the UK, they're now charging motorists for filming wrecks when they pass by. So a lot of people, just because of the moment, because of what's going on, and you're looking for clues, you're being Sherlock, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everything is a clue at first. This woman's not a clue, folks. This woman actually is a content creator herself. She has her own platforms on TikTok and on Instagram. Now, I don't know her name, but I know Candace Owens talked about her and tracked her down. And from what I'm hearing through the grapevine, she's going to be on Jimmy Fallon. So who knows? We should all know who she is now. But I bet going backwards, 2020 hindsight, that can be a big, a big woohoo moment for most of us. She wishes she wouldn't have. But my sister and I both have YouTube channels. And we were just talking and I said, Pam, if I was at a President Trump rally and someone shot at him as I was falling down, like she did, she moves down to a safer position in the video. You can clearly see her do that. Sits down, pulls her sign down. She's looking right. Why? Because President Trump was actually to that side, had the camera rolling, showing, charts and stuff like that. So she's looking that way. Then the shots come out and then she moves further down. She gets off the bleacher and sits on the bottom and immediately does what? Pulls out that camera. Starts recording. Folks, I'm telling you, that would have been me. Say what you want. I'm being 100% with you. I would have videoed it. In my mind, I'd have been like, I'm going to get this for all of you. Look at me getting the video for you. We live in an age and a day and a time where cameras come out anytime you see a disagreement in the dollar store. I did it the other day. Lady was acting insane. I pulled the camera out and recorded her. Yeah, I did. People do that. We do that. It's not uncommon. And if you have a social media platform and you're that close to the president and ex-president of the United States and the next president to be, thank you, Jesus, you're going to pull out your camera. No, other people weren't, but they don't have platforms. A lot of those people were older. They don't have social media platforms. This lady did. So, of course, she pulled out her camera. And I'm betting There were a lot more people filming at that moment than you guys realize. It's just where she was seated made it so obvious what she was doing. People began to try to hunt her down. And of course, everybody got it wrong. Literally saying she was the FBI assistant director. That's all I'm saying, folks. Sometimes it's just a simple answer. And I know how people are. So right now people are mad. You're throwing your phone, you're screaming at the camera, telling me I'm being naive. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I have critical thinking skills and I have integrity, and I'm not bearing false witness on anybody knowingly. So whether you like that or not, I'm gonna bring you the truth. If you want fake news, if you want sensationalism, go listen to somebody lie to you to give you what you want. Then you're feeding your flesh. And if you're a Christian, I'm going to warn you against that, friend. Now, guys, we leave for Maui in 9 nights and a wake up. Okay? So please consider rowing with us. If everybody would donate $1, we'd have $51,000 to pass out to the fire victims. The way to do that is pinned at comments. And if you donate anything, I'm going to hook you up with a newsletter for the next 6 months. That's 12 issues for free. So if you use Cash App, Venmo, any of those, I've got to have your email. Like this video, comment, share. Let's get the truth out there. Let's stop letting the lies go across the airways. Because you know who owns the airways, right? The father of lies. So let's take back territory. Let's occupy like God told us to.